Hi Pile 1, so you chose the Queen. You have determination and sacrifice. This word sacrifice, I feel like it's really important for your reading. So yeah, because the first message I got for you, it was something about you having to sacrifice something in the past because you had some sort of responsibility, or maybe you had to do something, so you had to take a step back. Because when I was writing next step, for some reason I got this message that you had to take a step back, and then it made sense why I was focusing on this sacrifice word so much. You had to take a step back because of some responsibility, or maybe something was happening in your life. And maybe, I don't know if sacrifice is the right word, but yeah, maybe you felt like you sacrificed something because you had to do something, because you had to take a step back. So yeah. Okay, Queen. 44, 45 might be significant. You have the Queen. Okay. The throne commands attention. It represents power and the sacrifices made by those who have sat on it. Occupying it now is the Queen, sitting tall and proud, ready for a day full of difficult decisions. But this is a position that they have worked hard to reach, and they will not shy away from the responsibilities that have come in the wake of their ambition. You have left a lot of things behind in order to get to where you are now, but regretting your decisions will only tarnish the glory of what you have achieved. There will be more of these challenges in the future. Come to terms with the fact that achieving your goals is worth all of them. Maybe that's why I was, this sacrifice word, I was seeing this word everywhere. And maybe because you maybe deep down feel like you sacrifice something, and like this card says, some of you might have regrets about the decisions you made, about the sacrifices. But yeah, the message for you is to just focus on your goals, because I just saw this line, achieving your goals, and it's worth it. So yeah, let's see. I am going to shuffle some. I should talk about this first. So I wrote some words for you. I got sigma, concoction. There's something about mixing things or adding things. Same elements. Something about adding or mixing or integration, something like that. Then you have core memory, and you have soon. So Pile 1, I feel like there's something about a core memory. You might experience something which is going to be one of the core memories of your life. Then you have if near, then I don't know what that means. Hers. Then you have custody. Then the same message, something about taking a step back in the past. So I feel like if all of this is resonating with you, then this was your past energy. In the past, you had to take a step back, but maybe you are coming back to something. So let's just say you had to take a step back from your career or anything like that. Something is happening in life where now you are coming back. There's some sort of comeback which you're experiencing, which you're going through right now. Okay, then you have joust, then you have meager, then you have less authority, leadership. So the message I got for you from these words was that, first of all, you're being called to step into this authoritative or leadership position in your life. You're being called to embody Emperor card energy. And there's also something about healthy competition. So I feel like some of you are naturally a competitive person in a healthy way, and you had to distance yourself from it I don't know about your situation, but something happened in your life and you had to take a step back. But this is, yeah, I just heard where you thrive, healthy competition. So you're being called to be, yeah, embody this emperor energy. Yeah, so less comparison if you do compare yourself with others, or yeah, just focus on healthy competition. And I feel like because that somehow fuels you, is what I keep hearing. It makes you feel alive, or it just makes you feel, yeah, there's something about healthy competition. So it might resonate with you, it might not. Then yeah, horse might be a significant spirit animal for you, or maybe you might be seeing horses these days, so you can take that as a competition. Whoa, I was going to say, wait, as a confirmation I was going to say that, but again, there's something about a competition. Maybe you are participating in a competition. Then you have keeps you going. So again, I feel like leadership or authoritative positions, I feel like leading others, it fuels you. Yeah, you really feel energized when you are in a position to lead others. That might be one of your strengths. Then you have stable, then you have soak, and again you have memory, something about a memory. Maybe there's a message for you to be more present in the moment, because you are creating memories right now. So maybe right now you don't feel like anything incredible is happening in your life, but I feel like in the future you might look back and yeah, you might feel nostalgic because you're creating memories right now. Then you have future just me. Yeah, something about that, future self. Okay, you have advice, move. So it might be moving your body, so exercising, or just moving towards your goals, or it might be exercising, or it might be going on a trip or relocating. Yeah, take what resonates, but there's something about moving. Then you have sustain, then you have journal or color or illustration. So I feel like that might really keep you going, or it might be really helpful for your creativity. Then you have, for what you don't see coming, you have love, you have surprise, you have cooking. So yeah, I just wrote some words for you. They might or might not resonate with you. So love might be coming towards you if you're interested. Something about cooking, something about a closed heart. So maybe you feel, maybe you do that to protect yourself, but there's something about a closed heart. Then you have couch. So yeah, all right, I will shuffle some oracle cards for you. Pile 1. Next step, anything about the next step. Wow, partnership and alliances. So this might be business partnerships, or this might be romantic connection if you're interested, of course. But yeah, next step, intuition, shadow. I feel like you're being called to do some shadow work. I know it sounds really vague, but because intuition is reversed, so I feel like there is some sort of partnership. It can be a business partnership, or it can be a friendship or a romantic connection, but there is some sort of partnership. And I feel like your intuition is, yeah, there's something about you not being able to clearly hear or see your intuition, feel your intuition. And it happens sometimes. Yeah, we confuse fear and intuition with each other. So you're being called to do some inner work or shadow work. So yeah, pile 1, I feel like some of you are not able to access your intuition right now, or maybe you're not sure if this is your fear or intuition. So there's something in the shadows and you're being called to look into it, because it might be causing some confusion when it comes to your partnerships. And yeah, Palman, I completely forgot when I was shuffling this deck for the thumbnail, I saw twin flame word. Yeah, I saw that card. So take what resonates. Okay, so you have, okay, what's the advice for you? Pile 1. Advice for pile 1 for the greatest and highest good. You have hidden knowledge. And this was reversed. 52, 18, 3 and 2 might be significant. Akashic records, silent understanding. And this also reminds me of, because intuition card I think is High Priestess, and this is also giving me High Priestess energy. Hidden knowledge. Okay, for those of you who don't resonate with that, yeah, confusing, yeah, if you don't resonate with that message about fear and confusion and intuition, then maybe the message is for you to do some shadow work or do any sort of inner work where, yeah, I accidentally said hidden work. So I don't know. I feel like you might tap into some really important knowledge or information about maybe your past lives or something about Akashic records. Tapping into something where you will understand deep truths about yourself. So if there's an entire reading about Akashic records or anything like that, maybe you might receive an important message there. I feel like some of you are really intuitive because you have High Priestess card and you have this hidden knowledge. Sacred action, decisive focus. And yeah, that confirms the reading, the title of the reading. Next step, you're being strongly suggested to embody this emperor or queen-like energy where you are determined to do something. Doing what is needed. Yeah. Not focusing on, not falling for instant gratification, but instead doing what is needed. There's something about that. That queen or king-like energy. Something about decisive focus. Taking inspired action towards something which is needed. Amazing. All right. What you don't see coming. Pile 1. Wow. And I wrote sustainer here. Sustainer. Something that's, wait. Yeah, I wrote sustainer and you have sustainer here. Okay, one more. The eternal child. The eternal child. Okay. 108, 109. Peacemaker, upholder, preserver. Works behind the scene. Okay. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks are not glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationship, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. Needs our love. Abundant, generous, supportive, reliable, overworked, resentful, trapped, tired. Yeah, there's something about integration or shadow work. Something about you, something about this part of you needing your love. This part which tries to which falls into this trap of overworking because maybe they want to feel, I heard, needed. So this, yeah, there's something about this archetype which needs your love, the sustainer archetype, which works and works and works. Yeah, an eternal child is reminding me of childhood and maybe childhood wound. So maybe you were only given love, like it was conditional. You were only given love when you were working 24/7. This is just for a few of you. Don't make this fit if it doesn't. But yeah, for a few of you, maybe in your childhood, yeah, this is the wound. And this inner child, this part of you needs love. Maybe that's why, yeah, there's something about this part feeling like, your inner child feeling like, if I will work a lot, if I will uphold. Yeah, I just heard the persona. Yeah, if I will uphold this image or anything like that, maybe I will be given love. Maybe I will receive love. Maybe I will be accepted. So yeah, I feel like your inner child needs love. Pile 1. 4. Inner child, child of joy, 68, 69, infinite aspects of life. The eternal child wants to nix all rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want a sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. Oh, I was talking about, for a few of you who resonate with that message, I was talking about overworking yourself because of some sort of childhood wound and giving that part of you, that inner child, your love. And yeah, when dark burns out, I feel like this might be a really significant message for you. So yeah, pile 1, I feel like on one hand you're being strongly encouraged to take action, go for it, embody this, yeah, this emperor-like energy, yeah, that archetype. But at the same time, you're also being called to give your inner child love so that you don't burn out. Yeah, you're being called to give love to the part of you which overworks to the point that it burns out. And I feel like this is coming from a wound for a few of you where you feel like you could only be accepted by someone around you, some authority figure. You will only be accepted by them when you will work 24/7 all the time. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I will shuffle your letters. Pile 1. You have tortoise, you have, yeah, this reminds me of that story, tortoise and rabbit. I feel like on one hand you're being called to just go for it, just take action. Yeah, because there's some sort of focus in this reading on taking action. But at the same time, you also tend to overwork yourself, and you tend to, maybe in the past you tend to burn out because you do so much without taking any break. Yeah, so like a tortoise, go towards your goals every day consistently, of course, but do it in the pace which feels natural to you, which feels empowering to you, where you don't burn out. Because yeah, just like a marathon, don't start running because you will soon feel like you're exhausted. And yeah, there's something about embodying this energy where you know when to stop, you know when to do stuff. Not letting instant gratification hold you back, but at the same time, you know that, yeah, I have to stop. I have to not stop, but I have to take a pause. Otherwise, I will burn out. You have beep. Something about notification. Notification. This reminds me of lap. Ron. Liar. Liar. Beep, liar. No. Okay, I'm getting two messages from this. Number one, you're being called to set boundaries, maintain boundaries, and say no when you don't want to say yes. I feel like some of you might struggle with that. And this is coming from a wounded inner child, not being able to say no. Yeah, the second message I'm getting for you is, okay, let's just say you have a goal that I want to achieve this by this time or anything like that. You have a deadline and you achieve that. Don't just run and start the next project. Take a few moments and celebrate. You don't have to throw a big party, but you can do something which you want to do, which you like doing, it's something fun, which feels fun to you. Because I feel like lie reminds me of someone lying to themselves that if I will achieve this, then I will go and do that, something which they desire to do. But when that happens, when they achieve something which they wanted for so long, they just move on to the next project. And they unintentionally lie to themselves. They don't do the thing which they have been desiring to do. Yeah. Wait. Okay, you have web, you have sew, you have sew, sustaining, yeah, sew or sew. Buy. Sow and buy, like doing something and not caring about the results. So the message is for you to do your best, give your 100%, but after that, the outcome is not in your hands. Okay, pile 1, I will pull some tarot cards for you. Any last messages for pile 1 and their next step? Ten of Cups reversed, you have Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reversed, and you have Five of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands. Yeah, that reminds me of inspired action. The theme of your reading is inspired action for you. Ace of Wands, yeah. Going after what you feel creatively. Yeah, there's something you feel called to do and you're really passionate about it. Yeah, I just noticed. Wait. Yeah, there's something. Foxes might be significant for you. And again, don't make this fit if it doesn't, but Ten of Cups reversed over Sustainer is again reminding me of that message. Yeah, the message about childhood wound. Where, yeah, because of that wound, you tend to overwork and that leads to burnout. So yeah, you're being called to heal that because it's connected to your childhood for some of you. Not all of you. Then you have Two of Wands. Yeah, patiently planning and waiting. If I can summarize this reading, there's a really, really, really strong message for you to just go for it. something which you're passionate about, because it will lead to your success. And maybe for a few of you it might lead to fame. It doesn't have to be in a big scale. It can be your work gaining popularity in your community, or yeah, in your country. It can be internationally too. But yeah, there's something with just taking action, because I feel like some of you have already planned enough, and now it's time to take action. And foxes remind me of being clever about it. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Something about breaking a cycle, hidden knowledge. I feel like your inner child has a deep hidden knowledge, and you can access that. Yeah, you can access that. Also, don't make this fit if it doesn't, but a few of you might have this tendency to lie to yourself, like being in denial. And I feel like if you really want to reparent your inner child, you have to stop doing that. So again, if that is not your message, then ignore. No beep, or wait, liar. Okay, 5 of Cups reversed. I feel like you are healing something. Any regrets, disappointments from the past. A few of you might have been in friendships or relationships where, yeah, you have some regrets or disappointment about that. Okay, I will roll your dice, pile 1. You have Pluto, you have Sagittarius, and you have 10th house. So career, go for it. Sagittarius reminds me of taking action when it comes to higher education, higher learning about something, long distance travel. Pluto, significant change. I feel like, I feel like you had to take a step back because of some responsibility, or maybe you were not, it can be anything. Maybe your mental health was not good, or for any reason you had to take a step back, but now you're being called to move forward with full force. I heard with full force. And I feel like your career will significantly, because Pluto reminds me of significant, intense transformation. This is the most, one of the most intense planet. So when it comes to astrology, of course. So I feel like your career will completely change after your comeback. If you want to, you can also join some course or go for higher learning, higher education, and I feel like it will really, really significantly help your career. 10th house, Sagittarius, Okay, so pile 1. This is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 2. So you chose the orator, communication, confidence. So I feel like that's a clear message. Your next step is connected with communicating something with confidence. So okay, I will shuffle some oracle cards for you. Pile 2. Next step for pile 2. Any advice from the spirit guides? Triumphant success, Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, I think. Movement. Wait, I think this is Pentacles. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, choices. Some of you are confused because you have too many choices. Some of you might be seeing 1001. Okay. I feel like some of you are confused because you might have too many choices in every aspect of your life. And just a clear message. Tap into your heart space and make the decision from there. I feel like your heart knows which direction to choose which path to choose. Yeah, you deep down know. So yeah, because sometimes I feel like you deep down know what you need, but the society, external influences, they somehow confuse us unintentionally sometimes. And yeah, I feel like you deep down know what to choose. Okay, destiny. You have destiny on the bottom of your deck, so something about destiny is significant. Okay, any advice? Whoa, okay. You have clarity. 5. Clarity. I just noticed 3 is missing. 1, 2, 4, 5. 3 is missing. Something about the number 3. 1, 2, 3 is missing. Maybe you are missing someone, or someone is missing you. Someone who loved you or someone you loved. Take what resonates. Okay, planning, releasing, illusion. I feel like pile 1, yeah. I feel like you deep down know what to choose. You deep down know the next step. It's just that the society or people around you, maybe unintentionally or intentionally, you are confused. Pile 2. I feel like, you're being called to spend some time alone so that you know. I feel like that will really help you for some moments. I mean, yes, take advice from people you trust, but sometimes too many advice. I feel like someone said something about too many advices canceling each other out. You have divine masculine, electric, active power, 8. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. Divine masculine. Ooh, for those of you who feel called to ask someone for advice because you trust their opinion, maybe this person has dominant masculine energy. I'm not talking about the gender, I'm talking about energy. I feel like they will really give you great advice because this person, clarity card, is looking at this person, divine masculine. So it feels like your clarity might come from a divine masculine. If you feel called to take advice from someone who's really clear about what they want. Active power, electric. Okay, I will wait. So you have the orator, 74, 75 might be significant. Alright, seats of the theatre curve away on either side of you, filled with a rapt audience, waiting for the performance to begin. Okay. Even when they are not performing, the orator speaks with complete confidence. They have never shielded away from public stage, but they are so used to reading from a script that sometimes they find themselves tongue-tied when it comes to thinking for themselves. Wow, this is, I feel like this is a part of the message which I was talking about in the beginning of our reading. Pile 2. Some of you might be so used to reading from a script, in other words, the society or people around you, that sometimes you might find yourself tongue-tied when it comes to thinking for yourself. So maybe for a few of you, you might have made decisions because of others and their influences. And sometimes taking advice is great. It's good for you. But we all have to learn to think for ourselves. Maybe somebody gave you a roadmap to do something and you have been following that for a long time, but now you have realized that you are not able to think for yourself, you are not able to make decisions. So again, don't make this fit if it doesn't, but maybe authority figure around you when you were growing up, maybe you had to do what they were telling you to do, and because of that, now when you have the freedom to make decisions for yourself, you are just confused because all this time you had this roadmap, you had this map to follow, But now you have to do something, you have to make a decision on your own, all on your own. And it feels confusing to you because you have so many options now. Doubting yourself is only holding you back. It's okay if you take a little longer to think about how to voice your needs and desires. Writing a script of how to ask for these things might even benefit you here. Be confident in taking up a space and letting your voice be heard. So this is a clear message. Be confident in taking up space. Okay, so next time you are in a social setting, don't shy away. Don't try to hide yourself. Take up space. You are needed there, I heard. And this might be a message for you. It's okay if you take a little longer to think about how to voice your needs. Yeah, writing a script of how to ask for these things might even benefit you. So maybe in relationships, professional or personal, if you want something, if you have a need and you feel like it's not being fulfilled and you want to communicate that, you can even, just like a script, you can even think about it. Like what you're going to say, you can even brainstorm that I will use these words, or you can even search for it in the internet, on the internet, how to ask for this, how to ask for that, how to communicate clearly. Okay, pile 2. Any messages for pile 2? I will take one for advice. Okay, advice. For advice, you have king and mother. King and mother. Okay, you have prayer, you have... I completely forgot. This was advice, and I think this was what you don't see coming. Wow. Okay. Anyways, you have subconscious here, you have prayer, heart, chakra. You can, if you're confused, you can even pray to whoever you believe in, like, give me a sign if I should choose this. I mean, you did not know, but yeah, this might be helpful to you. And for those of you who resonated with this message, that there was someone around you growing up who made all your decisions in life, and you had a roadmap, and you didn't even know that you had a choice, that you can choose for yourself. If that message was resonating with you, then I feel like for a few of you this might be a mother figure in your life. Yeah, and I feel like, because king, yeah, I feel like this mother figure in your life made all the decisions, and yeah, there's something about making all the decisions for you. So don't make this fit if it doesn't, but maybe they did this unintentionally or intentionally, but they made all the decisions for you, and now maybe a few of you, you don't know how to make decisions for yourself. Okay, so I will shuffle your tarot cards. Pile 2. Pile 2, next step. Next step for pile 2, what they should do. Next step for pile 2, what they should do. You have the Fool, yeah, new beginning. You have 10 of Cups, family, subconscious. For those of you who don't resonate with this message, that there is someone who you trust, and you want to take advice from them. Maybe this is the message for you, that this person who was making decisions for you, you were looking for clarity from them all the time, and this person might have been from your family. This seems really specific, so if this is not resonating with you, then maybe check out other pile, because yeah, the same message is coming up again and again. There was someone around you growing up who took all your decisions, all your, yeah, it's like you never had a choice to do anything else. Hangman reversed. Prayer. Anything more about this person? The world reversed. Not getting closure. Inner conflicts. Yeah. Listen, even if this person did all of that unintentionally, in the end it still affected you. It still made you feel pain. You felt alone. So yeah. You felt like you had no choice. You had no say. Even in your own life. Yes, you felt really cornered. You felt like you had no choice, and it makes sense. When you are not an adult, you are dependent on someone for your survival. So you had to do whatever they wanted you to do. But I feel like even making choices, it's a life skill. You learn it along the way. But when someone, I just heard, robs you of making decisions for yourself, wow. If someone does that, yeah, it makes sense why you're so confused. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands reversed. I feel like because of this, you might have been postponing making important decisions in your life because you are, like I said, you're confused. So you are postponing, you're delaying. Wow. So any advice, what they should do, what pile should do to heal this? Okay. This message feels so broad and vague. Going back to the root cause, the knot, and healing it. Yeah, confusion. Again, confusion, feeling nervous. Wow. Emperor. Yeah, I feel like for a few of you, like I said, someone was really dominating. And it's like you had no other option than to do what they're trying to tell you. Yeah, it feels like an order. Yeah, I know this message is so broad, but going back and healing, visiting your past and healing. Yeah, this reminds me of all the parts of you who are in conflict with each other, and there's something about integration and learning how to, I just heard cope, learning how to cope. Something about healing that. Okay. Now I will shuffle some letters for you. Okay, yeah. Taking control of your own life. This reminds me of that. You have Eiffel Tower, you have tortoise, you have butterfly, 2 hearts. Okay, you have quality control. Wait, few, something few. Rock, your rock, PR. Your rock, PR. 2 hearts, butterfly. For few of you who are interested, who are looking for someone romantically, I feel like you will find someone who will be like a rock. Yeah, they will really help you in, when it comes to anchoring and grounding, they will really help you. Okay, you have press, something about press, best or rest. Hamsa, evil eye protection. Ben, Benny. Okay, I just realized I never talked about the words I wrote for you. Okay, so you have singing, ornament, neon, house, something about a house, something about singing. Maybe you sing, or maybe you get messages, because I will get to this in a minute, but music speaks to you. Okay, you have 8 might be significant. You have neo, you have circular, suffice. What do you mean when you say I love this? So maybe this is a message for you. When you love something, you're being called to ask yourself, why? What do you mean when you say you love this? Because sometimes society instills in us, or people around us, that you love this, and we just assume that this is the reality, and you're being called to ask yourself, what do you mean when you say you love something? It can be a career field, it can be anything. What do you mean when you say that? Okay, music speaks to you. So I feel like some of you receive messages through music. Then you have throat and third eye chakra. Then you have 9, 2, 2, 8. You have tornado, you have Taurus. Some of you might have significant Taurus placements. You have T. So T initial might be significant. Wait, I just realized, for those of you who were concerned about psychic attacks or evil eye, you're protected, because this is evil eye protection, and you have pest, and this is somehow reminding me of like energies which are not good for you. So if you were concerned about that, this is a message for you. You are protected. And bent reminds me of that, I think sending back to the sender. Something about that. Then you have, close to the heart relationship. And you have heart charm, close to the heart relationship. So if you're looking for someone, that might be significant. They will be like your rock. Okay, advice for you: surrender, common thread, source. So you're being called to surrender. Common thread, common thread. I feel like all your confusion, I know life is complex and there are many events and many things which happen in life which solidify, or which confirms the same thing again and again. So I know it's complex, but I feel like there's a common thread, and if you will follow that thread, you will reach the source of all your confusion. I feel like it's connected to something which is, it's something singular. I feel like the source of all this confusion, it's one thing. Then you have what you don't see coming. Mark words, shivers. So you're being called to focus on words. Words might be significant. Maybe write them down. I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so if you see a word, you're being called to focus on that. There might be a message there through music, or maybe you read a word somewhere. Then you have shivers. All right, I will roll your astral eyes. Any last messages for pile 2? Next step, you have 8th house Scorpio, and this is Rahu or North Node. 8th house Scorpio, same energy, similar energy. Scorpio transformation. 8th house Scorpio, same energy, similar energy. Scorpio, transformation. Rahu, North Node. Yeah. Something about that transit. Whenever Rahu will transit your 8th house. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 3. So you chose the Herald, small regrets, longing. So yeah, some of you might have small regrets about some steps which you have taken in the past or you have not taken yet. There's this longing for something, and yeah, this is just for confirmation if this is your reading or not. You have the Witch and you have the Weaver. I feel like pile 3, yeah, you are the only pile who got 3 cards, and you are pile number 3, so something about number 3. So you have the Herald, 128, 129 might be significant. Fragrant smoke curls from beneath the wide brim of a hat. They exude an easy sort of charm that draws others to them as they play their tune. But beneath that smile and easy laugh, there's an undercurrent of melancholy. They think back to the day that their life changed, to the flowers on the hillsides, the hares in the grass, the guard waiting in ambush. What would their fate have been different had they taken a different path back then? Oh, or would it still have turned out the same way? It's easy to get caught up in the what ifs, but if you go forward holding on to all of those little regrets, you're going to miss out on the pleasures of the moment. Be your own herald of change and bring something new and more positive into your life. Don't let the force of your own feelings separate you from finding joy in the path you are on now. Wow. Pile 3, some of you are really feeling you're in this energy of regret about something, a path not chosen, or maybe a path chosen. Yeah, I feel like you might be thinking a lot about the what ifs these days. You have Witch reversed, experimentation, rebellion. You have the Weaver, rediscovery, transition. Rebellion. Okay, I will shuffle some oracle cards. Next steps for pile 1, what they should do, any advice, any information, intuition. Wow, I said intuition. Whoa, wait. The waiting game. Yeah, pile 3. I feel like you are thinking about some past regrets, and it's like you are thinking about it and thinking about it. It's like you are in this loop. What if loop? Solar plexus. Yeah, a few of you don't feel confident in the path you chose or someone chose for you. Rest. Maybe this is a message for you to take some rest. I feel like, yeah, I'm getting this energy that you are in this energy of regret. Yeah, you are ruminating and you are overthinking about something, a path not chosen, or maybe a path which you think is not good for you and you chose that path. Something about that. Any advice for pile 3? What they should do? Any advice? Precognition, psychic ability, go with the flow. And you have opening heart, deep connections, water blessings, letting go, cleansing, receiving, psychic ability, future vision. I feel like, oh, rest and rejuvenate. When you will, yeah, I feel like you might get really important messages through dreams or meditation. So yeah, this is the advice for you from this universe. Rest and meditate if you can. I think I wrote meditation here too, which I will get to in a minute. but you will see maybe prophetic visions, prophetic dreams. Yeah, 13 might be significant, 25, 11. I feel like some of you are being called to... Wait, I should wait for some confirmation before I say that. Opening heart, waiting game. Maybe take some time out, and when you are thinking about this in a loop, yeah, be more curious, like why you feel like why you feel like you made the wrong decision. Like, be curious about yourself, and I feel like it will really form a deep connection with you and you can call it a part of you, your soul, anything, but it will form a really deep connection with you. Be more curious. Why you think that you regret your decisions. Like, open your heart. I feel like deep down, the answer you might receive, maybe it's something completely different from the question itself. So when you will be more curious and you will get to the root, you will realize that it's something which you never even thought about. Maybe, yeah, it feels like you're asking about something like, yeah, I regret choosing this path. And when you will get to the bottom of the situation, this belief, you will realize that it's connected to something which, yeah, you just never had any clue that it might be connected to this part of your life. Okay. Any advice for you? What you don't see coming? Wow. Vision. This is a strong message. 2 times. Yeah. 2 times confirmation. Rest and rejuvenate. Meditate if you can, and rest as much as you need, because you might receive some prophetic dreams, or yeah, you will be able to see your future through your vision. You have future vision here, and you have the vision. Wow, you have strong psychic abilities. And I just realized you have witch card. Yeah, you have strong psychic abilities, and this reminds me of third eye. If you're confused, I feel like the more you will take that much needed rest, yeah, every path in front of you, it will become more clear. Like what to do, the next step, you will see that clearly. Okay, any advice for you? Go with the flow. Any advice for you? The star born. Something is meant to happen in your life, and it's fated or destined. And I feel like after this event, if you struggle with self-confidence, yeah, you will feel like something magical happened, because this event will boost you up to the point that you won't have this self-doubt anymore. You will feel like it might seem really magical. Just this one event, this destined event, will make you feel so confident in yourself. So right now, maybe the message for you is to do your work, go with the flow, the self. Wow. I'll talk about this, but I wrote the self, commit to the self message here, and you have the self and the bridge. Oh my God, this is a strong confirmation, pile 3. I was talking about this. Yeah, I was just talking about this. When you're in this loop, overthinking about something, your regrets, you're being called to, I think I said something about being more curious about yourself, why you feel that way, why you feel that you made the wrong decision, why you have regrets. Being more curious about yourself will help you in making this deep connection with yourself, a part of you, or your soul, whatever you want to call it. And this is the same message. The more you will connect to yourself, the more you will be curious about yourself, why you do some things and why you feel regret, all of that. When you will be more curious about yourself, that will be the bridge to yourself. I hope this makes sense. Yeah, like all the fragmented parts of you. To feel whole, you have to be curious about yourself. Why you feel regret, why you feel like you made the wrong decision. All of that curiosity, not from a place of judgment or regret or disappointment, just out of curiosity. Ask yourself why you feel that way, and that will be the bridge to this self, this whole self. That is a bridge, pile 3. If you don't remember anything from this reading, just remember this part. Be curious about yourself. All these thoughts loop. Be curious why you feel that way. Okay. So I wrote some words for you. You have surf, so some of you might be interested in surfing. You have closet, you have somehow, true. I just thought 12. Okay, so when I was writing this message, somehow true, I feel like you will realize that something is somehow true. Now this will be different for each and every one of you, but that reminded me of consciousness, should I say consciousness? That and situation where both things can be true. Yes, you loved me. For example, this is just an example. Yes, you loved me and I was hurt by your behavior or action. So kind of like that. That's just an example. It's not your situation. But yeah, you will realize that something is somehow true. Then you have seek expert advice. So this is a message for some of you. If you already feel called to, then I feel like this is the advice for you, to seek expert advice about something. Okay, then you have clear channel, distortions, cue, meditation. So if you can, try to meditate, because yeah, that way you will have clear channel. You will be able to decode messages, or you will be able to receive intuitive hits. You might see visions which will help you in making better decisions. Well, you're already making better decisions, but yeah, this will really help you to see things clearly, to remove any distortions. So if you can, meditate. If you cannot meditate, then go walk in a park, or be surrounded by, just be around nature, or rest. Take that much needed rest. Then you have karka, then you have union, then you have surround yourself with love. So all the people around you, think about them. Do you feel love around them? Do you feel that? Yeah, that's a question you are being called to ask yourself. All your friendships, all the people around you. Then you have for you have 197, you have on something. I feel like you're on something, which reminds me of, I feel like if you're decoding something, if you're trying to see something clearly, I feel like you are so close to it, so close to the real answer. Or if you are suspicious about something, maybe you're on to something. Yeah, snow, and then you have hugs. Snow, something about snow. Snow, hugs. So advice for you is masks, swords. And this reminded me of this message that you're being called to remove all the masks which you had to use to feel accepted by the society or people around you. This is the advice for you. Yeah. And another advice for you is to commit to the self. Commit to the self. Again, the same message. This is the most important part of your reading. Commit to yourself. Be curious about yourself. That's the advice for you. Then you have irony of life. So maybe something about that. What you don't see coming. A life-changing event or lesson which will give you clarity. I feel like this was a really, really strong message. When I was writing this, I felt that energy. And then you have Starborn. And I think this card talks about something destined, fated. So a life-changing event is going to happen, and it will give you clarity. Pile 3. Okay, so I will shuffle your tarot cards. Pile 3, next step. Pile 3, next step. Fool reversed. Yeah, right now, I mean, of course, don't postpone anything. If you feel called to do something, do it. But I feel like hopping from one task to another without taking that much needed rest, without spending some time alone with yourself, meditating if you can. Yeah, without that, yeah, this reminds me of checking if you are still on the right direction. I mean, you are on the right path, that's for sure. But yeah, before you hop onto the next task, yeah, take that much needed rest and meditate if you can. Two of crystal reversed. Yeah, I feel like you have so much work on your plate. So much. Temperance. Yeah, you need balance. You need to have balance. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, determination. Okay. You have 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, this reminds me of slowing down. And again, that doesn't mean that you have to postpone what you're doing. Keep doing that, but take some time out for yourself. It can be 10 minutes every day, but do it. Every day, take some time out for yourself. Do whatever you're doing. Of course, don't stop, but there's something about reviewing. Yeah, that's the word. Reviewing. Not aimlessly drifting, I heard. Action, drive. Knight of, you have 3 knights. Knight energy is really important for you, which is full of energy. Taking action, yeah. So take action, of course. That's why you might be attracted to this reading about the next step. But you have to take a pause and think about your next step before you go towards it, before you take action. Yeah, before you take action. Why? So that you can make better decisions. And again, you don't have to postpone something. It doesn't have to be, yeah, just take a 10-minute break every day, and 10 to 15 minutes, and try to review what you're doing, so that you are always on track. You're not running somewhere else. Awakening reversed. Renewal, enlightenment, 7 of Cups, choices, ambitions, hope, readjustment. Yeah, readjusting, reviewing your plans. So maybe a weekly check-in or a daily check-in, a short amount of time where you readjust, you review, you think about all the options you have and make a better decision, to make it a better decision. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, I will shuffle some letters for you. You have love, heart. Okay, you have HAC, hat, rant, ranting about something. You have a hack. Okay. You have Jinn. Oh, rest. Yeah, that's a strong confirmation. Take that much needed rest so that you can review your plans, make better decision. Who? Yeah, asking yourself question: who, where, what. Not. Note. Yeah, noting things down. Reviewing plans. IGI. Okay, you have Okay, I will shuffle, sorry, I will roll your astro dice. Any last messages for pile 3 about the next step? You have 4th house, you have Ketu or South Node, you have Taurus. Detachment, stability, security. Okay, for a few of you, don't make this fit if it doesn't. Oh, I just saw, wait, no, nothing. For a few of you, don't make this fit if it doesn't, but there's something about your family. Detachment, hope, and this is just over 5 of Cups, which is about disappointment. So yeah, something about that. 5 of Shells, hope, readjustment. Maybe some sort of readjustment is happening in your family life. Maybe you're seeing some hope in a situation where there was no hope. Take what resonates, pile 3. I just saw 444. Okay, thank you so much for spending this time with me, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.